What time did you reach the airport?
I reached here around 9 a.m.
When did you arrive in Mumbai, India?
I arrived in Mumbai 2 weeks ago.
Where are you staying in Mumbai?
I'm staying at a hotel in Colaba.
Who did you travel with to India?
I traveled alone for this trip.
Whom did you meet in Mumbai?
I met a few local friends.
Which tourist places did you visit here?
I visited the Gateway of India.
Whose advice did you take for traveling?
I took advice from my travel agent.
Why did you choose to visit India?
I love exploring different cultures.
How did you find the local food?
The local food is absolutely delicious.
What did you enjoy the most here?
I enjoyed the vibrant street markets.
When are you planning to leave India?
I am leaving India tomorrow morning.
Where are you heading next from here?
I'm heading back home to California.
Who is picking you up at the airport?
My friend is picking me up.
Whom did you miss the most here?
I missed my family the most.
Which Indian food did you try first?
I tried biryani first. It was amazing.
Whose idea was it to visit India?
It was entirely my own idea.
Why did you stay in Colaba?
Colaba has many attractions nearby.
How did you travel around Mumbai?
I mostly used taxis and rickshaws.
What did you buy from the markets?
I bought souvenirs and local crafts.
When did you visit the Gateway of India?
I visited it last weekend.
Where did you try local street food?
I tried it at a famous food stall.
Who recommended you the food stall?
A local friend recommended it.
Whom did you ask for travel tips?
I asked a tour guide for tips.
Which place did you like the most?
I loved the Marine Drive the most.
Whose suggestion was the Marine Drive visit?
The hotel concierge suggested it.
Why did you enjoy Marine Drive?
The view and breeze were wonderful.
How did you find the hotel service?
The hotel service was excellent.
What was your favorite Indian dish?
My favorite dish was butter chicken.
When did you try butter chicken?
I tried it on my second day.
Where did you have dinner yesterday?
I had dinner at a rooftop restaurant.
Who accompanied you to the restaurant?
I went alone to the restaurant.
Whom did you call after dinner?
I called my parents after dinner.
Which hotel are you staying at?
I'm staying at the Taj Hotel.
Whose recommendation was the Taj Hotel?
My friend recommended the Taj Hotel.
Why did you choose this hotel?
The location and reviews were great.
How did you book your hotel?
I booked it online through a website.
What's your plan for today's evening?
I plan to relax and pack.
When are you checking out from hotel?
I am checking out tomorrow morning.
Where did you go for shopping?
I went shopping at Colaba Causeway.
Who suggested you visit Colaba Causeway?
A local guide suggested it to me.
Whom did you go shopping with?
I went shopping by myself.
Which items did you find interesting?
The jewelry and handicrafts were interesting.
Whose jewelry did you buy as a gift?
I bought my mom some jewelry.
Why did you like the local handicrafts?
They are unique and beautifully made.
How did you bargain at the market?
I tried to bargain politely.
What did you do this morning?
I visited the Elephanta Caves.
When did you return from the caves?
I returned an hour ago.
Where did you go after that?
I came straight to the airport.
Who helped you with the airport directions?
An airport staff member helped me.
Whom did you meet at the airport?
I met a fellow traveler here.
Which airline are you flying with?
I'm flying with Delta Airlines.
Whose ticket did you book online?
I booked my own ticket online.
Why did you choose Delta Airlines?
They had the best flight options.
How long is your flight back home?
The flight is around 16 hours.
What will you do during the flight?
I'll watch movies and read.
When will you reach your home?
I will reach home by evening.
Where will you go first after landing?
I'll go straight to my house.
Who will meet you at home?
My family will meet me at home.
Whom did you miss the most?
I missed my dog the most.
Which place did you like least?
I liked all the places I visited.
Whose company did you enjoy here?
I enjoyed the locals' company.
Why did you take this vacation?
I needed a break from work.
How did you find traveling alone?
It was fun and liberating.
What was your favorite experience here?
My favorite was the local food.
When did you decide to visit India?
I decided last year to visit.
Where did you find the best food?
The best food was in small eateries.
Who cooked the best meal for you?
A local chef cooked the best meal.
Whom did you thank before leaving?
I thanked the hotel staff.
Which city will you miss the most?
I will miss Mumbai the most.
Whose hospitality did you appreciate most?
I appreciated the local hospitality.
Why will you miss Mumbai the most?
The city has a vibrant life.
How was your overall experience in India?
It was an amazing and memorable experience.
What will you tell your friends about?
I'll tell them about the food and places.
When did you start planning this trip?
I started planning 6 months ago.
Where did you get your travel information?
I got it online and from friends.
Who helped you pack your bags?
I packed my bags myself.
Whom will you call first after landing?
I'll call my parents first.
Which Indian city do you want to revisit?
I'd like to revisit Jaipur next time.
Whose stories will you share back home?
I'll share the local stories.
Why do you want to revisit Jaipur?
It has beautiful palaces and culture.
What's the first thing you'll do at home?
I'll hug my dog immediately.
When will you start planning your next trip?
I'll start planning in a few months.
Where would you like to go next?
I'd like to visit Japan next.
Who will join you on your next trip?
Maybe my best friend will join me.
Whom will you miss from this trip?
I'll miss the friends I made here.
Which places will you recommend to others?
I'll recommend the beaches and markets.
Whose advice will you take for future travels?
I'll take advice from experienced travelers.
Why do you want to visit Japan?
I'm fascinated by their culture.
How did you manage your travel expenses?
I saved up and budgeted carefully.
What was the best moment of your trip?
Watching the sunset at Marine Drive.
When did you experience the local festivals?
I experienced one last weekend.
Where did you buy your travel essentials?
I bought them at a nearby store.
Who helped you with language barriers?
Locals and translation apps helped me.
Whom did you meet at the festival?
I met some friendly locals there.
Which festival did you enjoy the most?
I enjoyed the Diwali festival.
Whose music did you enjoy at the festival?
I enjoyed the local musicians' performances.
Why did you like the Diwali festival?
The lights and festivities were amazing.
How did you celebrate the festival?
I joined the locals in celebrations.
What will you remember about Mumbai?
The people and the vibrant culture.
When will you come back to India?
Hopefully in a couple of years.
Where would you like to go in India next?
I'd like to explore the northern regions.
Who inspired you to travel more?
My friend inspired me to travel more.
Whom do you follow for travel tips?
I follow several travel bloggers.
Which travel blog do you recommend?
I recommend Nomadic Matt's blog.
Whose photos do you like on social media?
I like travel photographers' photos.
Why do you enjoy travel photography?
It captures beautiful moments and places.
How did you document your trip?
I took lots of photos and videos.
What will you do with the photos?
I'll create an album and share them.
When did you start taking photos?
I started on the first day here.
Where did you get your camera?
I bought it from a local store.
Who taught you photography?
I learned from online tutorials.
Whom do you admire in photography?
I admire professional travel photographers.
Which camera brand do you prefer?
I prefer Nikon for its quality.
Whose advice do you take for photography?
I take advice from experienced photographers.
Why do you love taking travel photos?
It preserves memories and experiences.
How did you choose your camera?
I researched and read reviews online.
What else do you enjoy about traveling?
Meeting new people and learning cultures.
When did you first travel alone?
I first traveled alone last year.
Where was your first solo trip?
It was to New York City.
Who motivated you to travel solo?
My cousin motivated me to travel solo.
Whom did you call during that trip?
I called my parents every day.
Which place in New York did you like?
I loved Central Park the most.
Whose company did you enjoy there?
I enjoyed my own company there.
Why do you prefer solo travel sometimes?
It's peaceful and self-reflective.
How do you stay safe while traveling?
I stay alert and follow local advice.
What's your next travel destination?
My next destination is Japan.
When are you planning that trip?
I'm planning it for next spring.
Where will you stay in Japan?
I'll stay in Tokyo and Kyoto.
Who will you travel with this time?
I might travel with a friend.
Who will you ask for Japan tips?
I'll ask my friend who visited.
Which Japanese dish are you excited to try?
I'm excited to try sushi.
Whose recommendation will you follow for sushi?
I'll follow my friend's recommendation.
Why are you interested in Japanese culture?
It's unique and very fascinating.
How long will you stay in Japan?
I'll stay for 2 weeks.
What do you plan to do there?
I'll explore and enjoy the sights.
When did you start liking Japanese culture?
I started liking it a few years ago.
Where did you learn about their culture?
I learned from documentaries and books.
Who introduced you to Japanese cuisine?
My college friend introduced me.
Whom will you take to Japan someday?
I'd like to take my family someday.
Which city in Japan excites you most?
Kyoto excites me the most.
Why do you love traveling?
It brings joy and new experiences.
How do you stay organized?
I use apps and checklists.
It was great meeting you, Jackson.
You too, Stella. Safe travels.
Thanks. See you again someday.
Bye, see you again.